Now, if you, just to give everybody an update on where we were, this whole series has been a challenge where we are down underground. We can't go back and see the surface. We can't see the sky. We can't see the sun. We've kind of minorly broken those rules a couple times, but the idea is that we have to stay underground the whole time. Now, when we first set out to do this challenge, we didn't really have that challenge in mind. So we didn't start with as much stuff as we probably should have. So there's a couple things that we are just unable to really have a ton of. However, we've made it work. We've made it this far. And what we've decided is the end of this challenge, when we've considered this a success, is that we need to, and there's a couple steps to this. One, we need to build a beacon. And now we need to build a functional beacon. Now, to have a beacon actually work, it needs to see the sky. So that's how we are going to unlock access to the sky again, is we are going to build a beacon. Now, of course, that involves killing the Wither. But we didn't necessarily want just killing the Wither to be the only thing standing in the way between us and finishing this mission. There's one other piece of the puzzle that I'm putting into effect right now. We kind of mentioned it with Chromenos last week, but I'm giving the executive rule on this. We wanted something to do with the Deep Dark. We haven't found the Deep Dark at all yet in this entire playthrough. And now you could say, oh, a challenge could be to kill the Warden or something, but the Warden, no. The Warden's not meant to be killed. That shouldn't be something that we should want to achieve. What I think we should try and achieve is we should gather all of the disc fragments from the Deep Dark, like the echo discs. Is that what they're called? Echo fragments? Construct that disc, and then that's what we do. We play that disc when we unlock the beacon, and that is how we unlock access to the sky again and consider this mission complete. Now, there are a lot of pieces to that puzzle. One, we have to fight the Wither, which means we have to get a lot of Wither skeletons, which means we have to probably make a farm out of our nether. That's step number one. We also want to have full netherite. We don't have full netherite yet, and we'd like to. We just finally killed the dragon and got elytra. Now, elytra is not really necessary. Like, there's not that much use in having elytra, but like, I don't know. It's nice to have. We might as well have it. And then obviously the other piece of this is finding the Deep Dark and finding a, what are they called? Ancient cities? I haven't found a sliver of Deep Dark yet in this entire playthrough, and I think we've explored quite a bit. So we're going to have to do a lot of exploration, both above ground, in the overworld and in the nether, to get what we need to actually consider this campaign finished. Now, it's not going to be a very quick process. I can tell you that from the start. But I think it will be it'll be worth it. I think it'll be worth it. So what I'm actually going to start out by doing today is I'm going to go to the nether, not to look for netherite, but I'm going to try and scope out a spot where we can make a Wither skeleton farm. Now, I know that there are ways to make farms. What I'm going to do is just make a big platform for things to spawn on, and then from there we can try and optimize it in different ways too. But I think I'm just going to grab a bunch of netherrack to start with. I don't know if they can only spawn on certain blocks. Like if they have to spawn in a nether fortress, you know? I think they can spawn on any block. As long as it's inside of the fortress. So if we're like in between two pathways in the fortress, I think that'll be fine. If you remember, we put away all of our good gear when we fought the dragon, so I'm putting some of this stuff away, including this this silk touch pickaxe. That's a very good pickaxe, even though it's iron. It's still pretty good. Efficiency 4 unbreaking means it's probably just as good as a diamond pickaxe. in terms of speed. So it's probably pretty good. It'll just break pretty fast, even though it's has mending on it. Yeah, actually it has 17 mining efficiency versus 10. I think that's just what efficiency adds to it, though. Anyways, let's go to the nether. I should probably put on my gold boots, which I don't even know where those are. Those might be in the end portal room. I think it is. I'll just take a gold chest plate with me for now, then. And let's just get a lay of the land, I guess. I kind of just want to see what we're dealing with. Yeah, you know, we ultimately realized as we killed the dragon last week that we didn't need to. Like, there wasn't really anything necessitating killing the ender dragon. Other than just considering completion. You know, it's like, oh, well, we want to just... Yeah, this is my path here. Yeah, other than, like, feeling like we did it, there wasn't much else that we really needed from it. Turns out, when you live underground, elytra's not that helpful. Now, exploring the end, elytra will be very helpful for. However, what are we really exploring the end for? I'm not sure. I don't think there's that much that we need to explore the end for. Yeah, it's kind of an odd problem to have. But now we can say that we've done it. I think part of any Minecraft world involves killing the dragon. Like, you just have to. It's a requirement. Okay, so we got a couple guys up there already, and this is what my idea is. We've got these little paths branching out, and we got, like, one over there, and then one up there by where they're standing. I'm thinking if we just build a big platform there, we might just have a huge section where they can spawn. And to me, that seems like the best option. Unfortunately, Chromenos had an accident last week, and he did die with his looting sword on him, which is very, very unfortunate because a looting sword would make things significantly easier for us. The odds of dropping a wither skeleton skull, like the odds of that are very, very low. So any help that we can get would help. And unfortunately, looting would have really, really helped. So until we get something like that back, we're just going to deal with normal Minecraft odds, which are pretty low. I don't actually know what those drops are. If someone wants to enlighten me, and by enlighten, I mean probably make me feel very bad because of how low they are, I'm all ears. I'd love and hate to hear them at the same time. Phony! How you doing, man? How are you doing, Phony? Hey, how were those storms yesterday, Phony? I don't think we got hit that bad. We were also out of town. But I heard south of me got hit pretty hard. Just want to make sure you guys are doing good. Alright, so we're gonna clear this out. Probably don't need to do this side, actually, but I've already started with this side, so I'm just going to do it now. And I believe as long as we're in the fortress, we can build with any block. It doesn't have to be nether brick. It was scattered, so I wasn't hit by them, thankfully. Oh, good. That's good to hear. We've had just a crazy year for storms. Like, unbelievable how many storms we've had in Wisconsin this year. And just how much rain. I feel like it rained more days in June than it didn't. Just really, really unbelievable. And frustrating at the same time. I'm trying to get some concrete work done, and it's just not happening because of how much rain there's been. Happy Minecraft Tuesday to you, AR. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing well as well. Hope you had a good birth week. Almost birthday twin is what I should say. I think we can leave that. We might be able to leave the tree. Crazy expensive wrestling card. Ooh, that's pretty sweet, Phony. I don't have any torches, so things might just start spawning on us. I don't think they will, but you never know. Also, this probably is not the best way to make, like, a wither farm. I'm aware of that. I'm not going for efficiency here. We're not trying to make, like, the most game-breaking solution here for wither skeletons. This is just... I want a nice big area. Ooh. So did you send it in for grading, Phony, or did you order, like, did you purchase that online and it just showed up? It's pretty sweet. I bought it on eBay. I got copy number 6 of 10. Oh! Okay, here when you said 6 out of 10, I was thinking you're talking about like a PSA graded 6 out of 10. That's what my mind goes to because all I can think about is Pokemon cards. That's cool. That's really cool, Phony. That is pretty sweet. Okay, I don't know how wide we want to go. Probably just to the end of this walkway for now. We can always make it bigger. The thing is, we have plenty of netherrack, so building platforms is kind of chump change. It's a black parallel of my favorite women's wrestler winning her first women's championship. That's really cool. That's pretty sweet, Phony. Oh, look at all of them over there now. I mean, they're not spawning by me, but they're spawning. I don't want to knock them off. AR, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I got pretty sunburnt over the weekend. I'm pretty sore. Spent some time up at the lake with some friends, but it was good. It was a great weekend. I did some bowling with my friends Friday night. That probably doesn't contribute, or that probably does contribute to like my upper body soreness. But it was good. It was a very good weekend. Where'd the other guy go? Did he fall off? He must have just died. Part 1 and 2 because they were on sale for 63 and I pre-ordered College Football 26. Sweet! Oh man. You're getting loaded up. I've never played a Final Fantasy game. I actually don't even know what style of games they are to know if I would enjoy them. It's just a franchise I was gonna say I never got into them, but I feel like saying I didn't get into it would mean that I'd have to have tried it first, and I haven't tried it yet. But I was mentioning the Steam Summer Sale when we started stream and asking if anybody found any deals on there yet. Alright, I think this is fine for now. Because we're going to do the same thing the other direction. And actually that side might be even bigger. And I don't think light level matters for wither skeletons. It might, but I don't think it does. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think I can just build this and as long as now the only thing I'm wondering is if stuff will spawn above and below me, if that's gonna ruin some of my spawn rates. But like I said, I'm not building this to be like the most efficient farm in the world. That's not at all my intentions. There we go. Emotional. I hope it was emotional in a good way, AR. And if it wasn't, certainly don't feel like you have to go into it. Certainly don't. But I feel for you. I hope everything's okay. 7 is the easiest to get into because it's an action game like Devil May Cry. I haven't played Devil May Cry either. I'm a terrible gamer if you haven't noticed. I only play like 2 games. It's Minecraft and Truck Driving Simulator, I feel like. Actually, that's not true. I have been working on my backlog of games recently. I have started playing Borderlands 1. It's frustrating me because some of the movement is pretty buggy. But I like it so far. I'm only like 4 or 6 hours in. It's hard. It's like actually pretty difficult. I'm surprised. I'm playing that, and like concurrently, I'm also playing Doom Eternal, or not Doom Eternal, Doom 2016. Kind of funny that the games that I'm playing right now are prequels to games I've already played. Like I've already played Borderlands 2, and now I'm playing Borderlands 1. I've already played Doom Eternal, and now I'm playing Doom. I'm not sure why that is, but I think it's because I liked those games so much that I wanted to experience the earlier versions of those games. Whoa. AR, you just graduated 3 days ago. Congratulations. That is a huge achievement, and I understand the emotion. I totally understand the emotion. It's like a huge time of change. It's just a huge like life goal, you know, it's a moment in life that I totally understand the flurry of emotions. Ah! Correct. That is correct, Phony. It is. But I really liked Borderlands 2. I liked the story a lot. It was one of the first games on PC that I ever actually like finished. So now I'm trying to finish the first one because I own the third one. I've just never played that one either. So trying to clear out my backlog. You know how it is. You know how it is. You own all these games, but you never actually play them. What block gets rid of nether leaves? Is it a hoe? Yeah, I don't know if I need to do something to prevent spawning around this area. Maybe I just have to dig up quite a ways, which I can do. Pre-patch for World of Warcraft comes out tomorrow, so I'll be playing that. You know, that's another game I never got into. I have friends that are really into World of Warcraft, but that is one game that I've never played, and it's actually a game that I refuse to play. Because I know that I'll fall in love with it. I know that I'll get addicted. So I'm not gonna pick that game up. I know how I am. Also, I don't have enough time playing video games anymore to warrant something that's a subscription-based video game. That's just not going to be worthwhile to me. I've been considering buying even like Elder Scrolls Online. No, I probably won't play it enough. iRacing. iRacing is pretty cheap, but it's like a monthly thing, and it's like, I don't think I'm gonna do that as much either. Now, I'd love to make my setup more permanent where I could do that more, but that's gonna come in time.
Here we go!
60 months. So long. Good times. Woo.
Narwhal with the 60-month resub. That's 5 years, everybody. 5 years of subs. Let's get some lovebirds in chat for Narwhal, everybody. Ah, I'm dying while I'm talking about this. I can't send lovebirds. Ow. Well, that's good that these guys are spawning. You'll play Borderlands 3 with me. Cool. Well, let me finish number 1 first. And then I'll play 3 with you. I'm working my way through 1. And the thing is, it's hard. Like, I was hoping I could just zoom through Borderlands 1. Unfortunately, the storyline missions, in order to beat those, I have to do all the other missions first to be a high enough level to actually, like, succeed. It's that difficult. So, I think it's going to take me a good amount of time. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I need to dig down 1 more level, don't I? Yeah. All these nice tools, and I'm still using a cooked chicken to break all this stuff. Now, I don't remember what the spawn rates are for Wither skeletons. I just know it's like abysmally low. Like depressingly low. However, one just like pure spawned near us earlier. The other problem with like mob farms like this is I don't spend time on this world AFK. I don't play on this world. I don't farm on this world outside of stream. So any like thing where you just wait for things to spawn isn't that great for me. They don't work that well. Like even my XP farm, it's like that only works okay. It would work better if I would just AFK, but I don't. I don't play on this without streaming. I want you guys to see the progress that I make. And yes, I do upload the VODs, but I'm not just gonna record every time I play this game and upload that to YouTube. No, I want everything to be genuine. I don't want you guys to come back in a week and go, how did he get all this stuff randomly? Like, everything's legit. Everything that I'm doing, you're gonna watch happen. So it's not just like a random huge achievement all of a sudden when I have like a crap ton of stuff. I think I might... Oh, I almost walked right off that. That would have been bad. I think I might go back and get like an axe or something. Because breaking all these netherwart leaves is really annoying. I think a hoe actually is the item I want. Could be wrong. But yeah, I think a hoe is the item I want. And we just want to go this way. Now, I know it's going to be a while until we fight the Wither. It's going to take some time to get all these resources. I'm just trying to kind of make it easier for us. And what better use of a Monday than just terraforming the Nether? Not that we do that quite a bit. With all the bed explosions and all that. I remember there was a couple weeks there where all we did on stream was like stimulate our economy with buying beds and then using those beds to just blow up the Nether. Makes me wonder again if we are truly the baddies in this Minecraft world. And not like the good kind of baddies. I mean, maybe to some people we are. But I don't okay, now how did a blaze spawn over here? That's not okay. That is not okay. Oh, he just juked me. Yeah, see, this is the thing, too. Piglins are going to spawn in here. So I wonder if there's a way to make it where only wither skeletons will spawn. There probably is. It's just beyond my realm of understanding. But we did have that one. We did have that one just like come up right behind us, so I'm sure it's possible. All right, we have a nice big area. It's not big enough, but it's a start. I'll probably go get some different tools because actually over in that direction we don't have any trees to clear out, so it might actually go faster. Just this right now kind of stinks. And actually what I might do is I might dig up even more too. I think it might make it easier. There's less room above for things to spawn then. Because the last thing I want is some of the entities to like spawn out here or actually under us. I guess that would kind of suck too. I forgot to dig out one block. Oop. Misclick. Okay. We are getting a lot of shroom lights, though, which is good. Because I don't have torches on me. I guess we could look up how to build a blaze farm. Or not a blaze farm, a wither skeleton farm, but I feel like we don't need that. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to somewhat work. That's kind of the vibe of everything on this channel. It doesn't need to be like the coolest, greatest thing ever. It just needs to like function, and that's good enough for me. I don't think they care about light level either because it's always pretty bright in the Nether. I could be wrong on that, but I mean, I could be wrong on all these things, I guess. All right. So there we go. Decent sized platform to start with. Now the other thing I'm gonna do, I was thinking about keeping this open, but I'm imagining a situation where there's a ghast out there. I don't want a ghast shooting at me while I'm in this farm. So we're just gonna make it so that can't happen. Cause that is, yeah, a little dangerous. Can you get out of the corner, please? Thank you. Yeah, there's a lot of these guys now. They might ruin our spawn rates. Actually, we should take a trip to the XP farm and just repair some of our stuff. If we could build an XP farm out of this, it'd be pretty sweet. But that might be pretty hard. So let's go back. Let's get some different tools. I don't know why I place these blocks like this. Maybe I didn't. Oh, weird. I think I might have extended this one too many. Oh no, that's right. Yeah, I might come back with some better tools. Not better tools, tools more fit for the job. Alright, that should be fine. Okay. Alright, we are all ready, willing, and able for the wither skeletons to move in. Now we just wait. But in the meantime, let's run home and let's repair our tools. Come back a little more prepared for some big digging. Now at some point we need to look for more netherite too. We just won't focus on that yet. That is something I do believe will be useful. Especially if we're gonna like take some beatings from a wither. Like we're already pretty strong. But there were a couple scares during the Ender Dragon fight. I got launched up in the air. I was probably down to 3 hearts. Like, that's scary. That is a scary situation to be in. Part of me is wondering right now if I should enchant some stuff just because I have 50 levels, but I kind of don't want to. Actually, while we're here, let's just make sure, let's check if our gold boots are at the end portal. Because if they are, I'm going to bring those back too. I don't really want to wear a gold chest plate when I'm in the nether. It's not quite enough protection. Should have a pretty easy way to get there from here. I might grab that coal actually that I just came past. When I have my fortune pickaxe on me, I'll do that. No, they are not in here. Oh, because they're in my ender chest. Classic spot to put that kind of stuff, in the ender chest. Well, I guess I could just do a quick hot swap. Actually, I'll take a protection 2 diamond chest plate over a normal one any day. Put that back in there, put those back in there. Oh no, I need those. Let's take our broken ones actually. We have a backup if we need them. Let's take all the broken stuff actually. Alright. Yeah, let's go to the zombie farm. Hi, Zach. And let's heal up our gear. And by our gear, I mean just our pickaxe, really. We're starting to see some of the infrastructure that we built out actually be useful, which is nice. Got this nice walkway to the end. We have this nice mine cart so we can just chill on the drive home. Whee! Mm-mm. I don't think he actually cares about me. I thought he did. Alright. Zombie farm is down here. Kind of taking the long way. I don't know why. We haven't been down here in a while. We built this out like months ago, and actually we haven't come here in a while. Mostly because we haven't been doing like big projects that really use up our equipment. But let's activate this. And that one. I should really build ladders in here. It's been long enough. 1, 2. There we go. Alright, while that's chugging away, spawning some dudes, let's go get this farm started. Just gotta stand over here, really. Actually, I think I can stand, like, here and they'll spawn. Actually, I think I need to be probably on this side of the... Yeah, right over here. I've been collecting all the Pokemon. I got to 100 total this morning. When you say all, do you mean like all 1,000? That's a lot of Pokemon, Phony. The zombies are coming already. That's good. We'll put that in there. 1,025 they're up to now. That's insane. That is insane. Alright, these guys are spawning. We'll go clear this out. I forgot my sword also has mending on it. Hey, we got some chainmail from that. That's pretty cool. Nothing else yet. Alright, back to the zombies to make sure they don't despawn. Nope, you guys are still coming strong. Which game are you playing that on, Phony? Is that the new Sword and Shield? Is that what it's called? On the Switch? I was gonna say that's too many, but we have that and more for animals, I guess, so just total animals. Like in general. Huh. There's quite a bit. I watch a guy on TikTok who's like trying to take photos of every single bird, and he's like treating it like a Pokédex. His editing's really good. But he's already up to like 200 something, and I don't know, it's cool. It's very cool videos. Ooh, bread. More bread. And a regen potion. And a key. Oh, there's chicken in there. I'll take that. Anything else? No. Alright, our pickaxe is already at half, which is pretty good. Scarlet and Violet, that's what they're called. I could not remember the name of that. I stopped really following the Pokemon games after well, okay. I stopped buying them after Black and White. I bought Soul Silver and then I bought Black. And when X and Y came out, I didn't get those. And then what? Then Scarlet, or then Sword and Shield came out. Then Scarlet Violet. I bet, Phony. Oh man, my shoulders hurt so bad. Alright, there's a good amount of zombies. We could probably kill them. I'll wait just like another minute or two. Sorry, I'm just checking my phone quick. All right. These ones that are on my right, once they get sucked up in there, we'll kill them. And actually, that might be enough to fill up our pickaxe completely. I don't know why I have so much deep slate. Oh, probably from just exploring the end. All right. Wow, that wasn't nearly as much as I thought it would be. I think someone buys rotten flesh, so I'll hold on to it. I wasn't going to, but I think we do have a villager that wants it. Okay. Man, the weather's been so, like, unpredictable recently. They said it was going to rain today. Then it said it was going to be this evening, and now it's like, it says it's not going to rain at all. I'm glad I went out and watered the garden. Which something got into our garden last week and ate a lot of our plants, and I'm upset about it. The tomatoes, like, they ate the tomatoes, which is weird, because I didn't think anything ate tomatoes, but they're doing fine. Those bounced back. I'm really upset we had a broccoli plant that was doing really good, and that got eaten. One of the pepper plants got eaten, which we only had a few of those, but most of them are still doing okay. But we're gonna have beans galore. We're gonna have a lot of beans, which I'm pretty excited about. And we might actually have some lettuce soon, too. Clear till Thursday night. Well, here's hoping, Phony. Like I said, I'm trying to get concrete work done, and this guy just keeps giving me every excuse in the book, and I'm getting sick of it. So with good weather, I feel like there's no excuses. Just come on and pour some concrete, please. Cabbage worms. I didn't even know that was a thing. Cabbage worms. Alright, I'm gonna sit here a little longer until this song is done, and then we'll go back to our regularly scheduled programming. A lot of guys just spawned. Just got back from a very long day and didn't even realize it was Monday. It is indeed, Cinnamon. Is it still Monday for you? Is it actually still Monday for you? I don't think so. Aren't you like 6 hours ahead of us? It must be Tuesday morning already, but it's Monday night. It's Monday until you go to bed. I understand. That's how I am too. Yeah, great to have you, Cinnamon. Happy you joined. Very happy you're here. They eat the leaves. Oh, lovely. Well, I'm growing a cabbage this year. Actually, that's the other thing. I've got like 4 zucchinis, or like squash and zucchini, and a cabbage. And I thought I spaced them fine, but they're all like gigantic. Like they're already all bigger than the plants were last year. So we're just like, just gonna let them crawl everywhere. It'll be wild. 2 a.m. but fully agree on the fact it's still Monday till sleep. Yeah, I agree. Bye, cabbage. Broccolis. All right, that's enough. That's some good XP for now. Let's put away some of this extra stone we have, and I think we'll take an axe with us. Anything else in here? No. We could start doing some level 3 level 3. Just like higher level enchantments on stuff, since we do have 49 levels. One emerald out of all that work? Fine. But I'm not happy about it. Go away some of that. And what else do we got? Nether blocks, which are... Yeah, nope, that's just wood. That's just our source of wood is... Nether. Where's our nether stuff? It's over here, I think. Yeah, here we go. All right, bring along some more to build with. We have a lot of random food in our inventory too. What do we get up to? We'll cook up this pork while we're here. While we're waiting. Can I cook potatoes on that? I can! That's pretty nice. Leather, blaze rod, iron, emerald, bones. We got a lot of bones. And we got some of these shroom lights. There we go. Look at how clean our inventory is now. Okay, let's go back. I don't need a stone sword. I don't know who gave me that, but I certainly don't need it. Grab all this food that we also don't really need, but we got anyways. Okay, where's that other pickaxe? We have like a looting or a fortune pickaxe. There it is. And what do we have in here? Efficiency 2. Yeah, we'll take it. I feel like we do need a hoe though for the leaves of those trees. We'll find out. It's not too much extra effort to bring this along. I think that should be everything we really need. Let's go back. Put on our gold while I'm thinking about it. Little dude, you don't want this heat. We've been over this. You don't want this heat. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. Ah! I don't know if I'm running on my right path. Now I am. Alright. So it would be really nice if we could both mine netherite and try and wait for wither skeletons to spawn, but unfortunately I don't think they spawn in nearly the same areas, which kinda sucks. But this is our spawn platform. Check if an axe is the right thing. Nope. Is a hoe the right thing? Yes. Perfect. Alright, so yeah, we have a platform. It's okay. It's not the prettiest or the nicest, but it'll do. I think I might dig out more above me, though, because I think that might actually... Well, will it help? Probably not. I guess if I get rid of that platform up there, then nothing will spawn up there. I don't think there's anything up there anyways, but... I think just reducing the amount of other things that can spawn will be helpful. There's that whole area down there, too, which... If that's part of the fortress, I guess that would be nice. Ideally, this area should be big enough where I can like walk around, and when I get to one corner of it, the other area will spawn blazes. Not blazes, wither skeletons. But for right now, I'm just gonna block myself in because I'm gonna Google. I'm just gonna quick search wither skeleton on the wiki. Wither skeletons spawn at a light level between 0 and 7. There you go. So whatever that little light source is over here, I should get rid of that. Oh, we lost it. Between 1 and 7, which means we should get rid of these also. What's the light level over here right now, though? 6, 7. 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 3, 4, 6. 6, 7. 7's the highest. That's probably just because it's exposed to the elements. Like right now, this is 0. This is light level 0 over here. I'm glad they redid how the light levels work. Oh, what's like way over here though by these? 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay, we'll get rid of these then. 8. What is making that so bright? Oh. Just whatever's on the other side of this wall. Actually, that seemed to have done a lot. There, now it's 1, 0. Yeah, of course this is also producing some light. There we go. Okay, so that'll help. That is a good improvement to make. Now, what else? Is there any other rules about it? There's a 2.5% chance to drop a wither skeleton skull. Doesn't really say much else about spawning. Yeah. That's it. So really, I think the light level that we just fixed. Hey, look at that. One already spawned. And a blaze. That's a ow. That's a problem. That's a ow. Hey, I'm trying to fight this other guy. Yeah, actually, oddly enough, everything is spawning out here. We just had a magma cube over there, too. I wish there was a way to prevent this from happening. Whoop. We got little dudes. Man, magma cream must be really, really rare. Yeah, so that, I guess, might suck if blazes just happen to spawn on us, too. But I feel like that's not as big of a problem as it feels like. So maybe we just connect this area, too. I like the idea of having different rooms, so then if, like, stuff is actively spawning, we can, like, leave. Like, look at that. I just walked away, and then there's 3 of them in here, so I think that's actually the play, is to build, like, multiple little spawn chambers that we can run between. My mouse is being kind of finicky today, and I'm not sure why. Good thing I have infinity on this bow. So a 2.5% chance. That means 2.5 out of every 100, or about 1 out of every 50 wither skeletons should, in theory, drop a skull. Those odds are very, very low. Don't like that. Do we leave this as one big room? Or do we put a wall up? We could make it one big room. I think actually making this side another room, though, is a good idea. And I gotta deal with this guy. There's a guy in here. Hello, guy? Oh, no. Guys. Oh, guy here. Guy here. Oh, God. Why did that scare me? I should probably put mending on this bow, otherwise I'm gonna use it up really fast. We only made this for the dragon fight, but like it actually is kind of useful because I don't want to just blow through arrows all the time. Yeah, you know, this might not be a bad spot also to make like another spawning chamber. If we have a wall in between them. I like the idea of that I have to like walk between rooms. that might help with spawn chances. It might not. It might be pointless. But I, without looking up how to best do it, believe that this is the best way to do it. And if I believe it, it must be right. Right? Here's what I think. I think we just do it. I don't know how far to go. I'll just bust through a wall on the other side, and that's how I know we've gone too far. There we go. Easy as that. And our pickaxe just takes care of the rest, because we have a godly pickaxe. I don't know why my mouse is being so bad today. But this mouse, it's also very hard to just break like one piece of netherite or netherrack with it. You just break things so fast. I kind of like this. I feel like things will spawn more if we're not actively in that area. I don't know. Maybe that's just because like a watch pot doesn't boil. Like things won't spawn if you're looking at them. That might be like totally incorrect, but in my mind, it's right. I feel like that happens all the time where like something just, nothing spawns until you walk away. But again, that might be just one of those like Minecraft myths that you're led to believe as you grew up playing this game. Who knows? Listen, here's the thing. Nobody's correcting me, so I'm just going to assume I'm right. That's probably a very bad assumption to make, but listen, I don't have that many options here. I guess I can leave those as ceiling. I just don't like them as floor. How far over do we go then? Maybe to that third. Well, let's go to that third walkway and just see. Yeah, maybe like right here, because this is where the world naturally stops this hallway. So I think that's where we will also stop this hallway. We'll put a little door or a little eye hole so you can actually see that it does continue. Well, I don't want stuff spawning back there, though. Eh, whatever. We'll just close it off then. Well, or not, because if we leave it open, then we can clear out mobs if they do spawn. Because I feel like that could also happen, you know? Like, they're going to spawn down in those hallways, and we're going to want to get rid of them. The thing is, I will just have to remember, and I'm going to go do it right now, to continually go into that room and clear out, and like, look at all those guys that just spawned. Well, we should go check if any wither skeletons spawned already. Yeah, this room, luckily we can use like the natural floor quite a bit. Alright, let's go check. Check if we've spawned any guys. Any guys out here? No, just a child. Oh, let's go do this other side. I like working on this other side instead. Alright, and if we want nether brick for any decoration, we're gonna have a lot now, so positives to that. So I don't know why this family is hanging out in here. This is an active construction zone, guys. You should really, you have a hard hat on, but the kids probably should too. I only say probably because I don't know like the laws here in the nether. I can just assume that it's probably not safe for children, but these people don't really seem to care. Also, there's like a lot of kids compared to parents. Are they like ducks? I feel like it's like ducklings. There's like one mom and like 7 children. And one got left behind already. Just like normal ducks. Like, you're not being a very good example to your kids if you're just running along that railing. Like, safety starts at home. I was gonna say, how can I not reach that? Alright. And this area is also confidently in the Nether Fortress. The last one, like, was kind of on the outskirts, but this is, like, the Nether Fortress. 100%. And we'll make it a square because everything in Minecraft needs to be a square. Them's the rules. I don't make them, I just follow them. Uh-oh. Danger. Also, when you have a pickaxe that can just bleed through netherite or netherrack, it's fun to just make rooms a little wider, you know. It's very, very simple. Alright. But I don't like the floor being this. Now we just gotta clear out these lights. That one. That should be enough. We're at 0 light level basically across this whole area. I was gonna fill this in so nobody spawns. Doesn't need to be perfect, just as long as nothing spawns in there. Alright, we're at 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Yeah, everything. We're at 0 for everything. Okay. So, go back and check for guys. Nothing. Are we just not close enough? How close do we have to be for them to spawn? Alright, here's what I'm gonna do also. I'm gonna dig this out. Because I got rid of walls, and now I feel like I want to put up those walls again. Because again, I feel like it's part of that out of sight, out of mind thing. I want to build sight lines so we can walk into a room and things can spawn. So part of that involves doing... Well, the walls are too thick over here. I don't know why. Alright, hello. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to, like... Unfortunately, it's, like, in the middle of this. We go out to, like, here. And build a little doorway. We'll do it out of bricks, though, so it looks nice. Maybe 4 wide, actually. Really, you're gonna climb on my wall that I'm newly constructing? I almost feel like I need to get rid of these guys. They sure do make some fun noises. Oh, forgot. I was gonna do this out of nether brick. Oh, that's right. They don't like the zombie pigmen. Huh. Alright, now we got a spawning chamber in here. We can come back over here and see that no one has spawned yet, which is just very weird. Why has nothing spawned? Oh, hold on. Oh, one guy spawned right in front of me, and he took care of him. I didn't know that these guys would actually kill them. Maybe I have to kill these guys then. Because if anyone's gonna spawn, these guys are gonna take care of them. Is there a safe way to do this? This is as safe as I can think of. I'm gonna trigger the horde here. Do they not care about me? Come on. What the heck? There, I was like, I'll just punch his kid. I guess that works. What, are the kids not gonna fight? Does that guy care? No. Come here, kids. I feel bad. Look away, chat. Look away. Oh. Uh-oh. Backup's coming. Alright. Oh, look at that. Now we got a wither skeleton coming. Look at that. He tried to juke me. I was like, I need to eat before I fight him. There's 3 of them out there, actually. Oh. Ow. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're level 50. That's pretty cool. We got some skeletons to spawn. That's also very cool. Nothing out here, though. I feel like I'm spending all this time for nothing. But is it because I'm not hanging out here? I hope not. I hope it's not because I'm just not spending time out here. I don't know. Part of me wants to dig out this side too, but I think I might just wait. I think there's also a spawner up here, but yeah, I'm not close enough to it to actually trigger stuff, so. Yeah, I feel like we just gotta wait for stuff to spawn. Which feels very weird. Like right now, nothing. There's nothing out here. Now that I, like, culled that family. I only feel a little bad. Yeah, like, is it even worth digging another area? Huh. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna do some research. Now that I've dug out like 2 huge sections, we're gonna pull out the old Google. We're gonna do some research. Okay, wither skeleton farm. Let's see. Let's see. I don't want any wither roses. Yeah. I think this involves using portals. And that seems a little difficult. Wow. Whoa.
That the hard part is out of the way, the rest is really easy. Here are the materials for the farm. You can gather all the nether bricks from the fortress, and you can use any solid block instead of smooth stone. If you need a world download, Lightmatic, or Schematic, then join my Discord. The first step is to locate a crossroads in the fortress. The crossroads has the largest area to spawn wither skeletons, making it the best place to build the farm. In the center, mine out a 3x3 area. Then place 4 walls around the block. Pick any side and count
Here's the thing. We're gonna watch this together, chat.
13 blocks from the wall and break 2 blocks on the side.
Fun music.
Then break any blocks that get in the way. If there is any nether brick fence on the floor, then replace it with nether brick.
I'm hoping it doesn't mean that we have to have it be nether brick instead of just netherite or
After
netherrack.
that, place buttons on top like this.
This guy uses so many buttons. I think it's because things can't spawn on buttons.
Repeat this on every side.
Oh, God. Do I have to watch you do that for every side? Surely not. Oh,
Build
good,
out
it speeds
12
it up.
blocks on every side. Place buttons. Connecting all the sides together will make a 29 by 29 square. Fill the smaller squares inside the larger square with blocks.
I mean, so we already kind of have that because we have a crossroads that's not out in the
After
open.
finishing each smaller square, place torches on top spaced 1 block from each other like this. This will prevent almost all mobs from spawning and bothering you while you're building.
Huh. Seems like a lot of resources.
Then, place buttons outlining the entire build 5 buttons deep. Follow this diagram to understand how to place the buttons.
Oh. Why do we even place torches in the first place? Also, that's so many buttons. Jeez. Yes, you have a 5-button radius, or 5-button perimeter. That makes sense. Border, not perimeter.
Next, build a glass wall around the farm that is 3 blocks tall.
All right, glass is where we're gonna be lost here because we don't have glass. I wonder if we could use grates, like copper grates or fences or something.
Now, it is time to spawn the golem. Place a temporary block and build half the iron golem like this. Then break the block below and place a pumpkin. This will create an iron golem.
Oh,
Next, pick a side that you want all the mobs to fall into. Break the buttons surrounding the golem. Buttons. This like this.
I mean, this seems pretty easy, but it's just a lot of work.
On top of the walls, place trapdoors. U-shape. U-shaped wall. Next, break a 2x3
Jesus, how does this work?
turtle egg above the golem.
A turtle egg? Okay, now we definitely can't. Is it because the mobs are gonna try and attack the
The
egg?
next step is to place walls down. Follow this diagram to understand how spaced apart everything is.
Wild.
Align yourself centered with the hole and build up until you reach the top. Place 6 chests. Connecting. Against the carpet. At the top, safely get back down. To access the chests. 3 blocks back and trapdoors underneath those blocks. Platform safer. Finally, break all the buttons and torches inside the glass box.
Wild.
Now, all the wither skeletons and other mobs will spawn in and fall down for you to easily kill them.
Oh my god, they
Don't
move
forget
so
to use
fast.
looting 3.
They spawn so fast then. So what do we how do we feel about that, chat? Seems like maybe a project for another day. I don't know. Seems like a little too complicated. First of all, we don't have turtle eggs. There's no way that we're gonna be able to do that. I'm not sure what the alternative is. I mean, a wither skeleton just spawned there. It does kind of seem like, though, having a fortress out in the middle of nowhere versus one that's, like, in a cave system like this would actually be better. So even right now, all these guys are spawning, and it's kind of annoying. There is a wither skeleton, though, but... Okay. That's fair. Sure. Like this. This sucks that these guys can spawn out here. Huh. Well... And I guess we could build it out here. The thing is, like, the main setup step that he was talking about was placing buttons on every surface around this to basically make it so nothing else can spawn. And it'll only spawn on the blocks that you tell it to. That is, like, so much more work than it should be that I don't want to do that. That's just a lot of effort. I think it'll be quite an arduous journey to get wither skeleton skulls. And that's okay. We don't have to rush it. We don't have to make it, like, super optimized or easy. We can just get them over time, maybe. I think that'll be fine. Yeah. I don't know. Doesn't seem necessarily worth the time to set up. But if we're really having troubles doing it... Hi, guys. Like, these guys. Why are they spawning out here? Maybe this is one of those spots we need to have a lot of lights so nothing does spawn. Oh. I could have swore it was bright enough out here, but I guess not. Yeah, it's always 9, 7, whatever. I'll put some more here then. Unfortunately, now it's too bright in the entryway, but I think this might be a project for another day when we can have Chromanos' help on it. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think just wide open spaces might not be the move. But should I have researched it first? Maybe. But I don't know. I like to not live in the wiki sometimes, you know? I think it's good to just try and do stuff on our own and with marginal success, you know? I'm not that heartbroken. Kind of a nothing burger of a stream, but that's okay. I do think I'm probably going to call it here, realizing that some of these projects I do want to spend time with Chromanos on. I don't just want to do it all myself, because it is pretty mindless. It's better if we have some conversation to have during it. So I'll probably put this project on the back burner until we have him back, which should be next week. Should be next week, but, well, I guess we'll see. Hopefully he feels better. We can get some more netherite, get some wither skeletons, and even if we don't get any skulls by next week, I think that's fine. Like, that's not the worst case scenario. I don't think we're gonna get them that fast. So really, if that happens, like, okay, that's fine. It's really okay. Let me clear out some of this stuff. All right. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Am I missing? How is that not going in? There we go. I was like, what is happening right now? I didn't ever think about the fact, though, that a wither skeleton farm would be a coal farm also. I don't think I ever connected the dots that, like, they also drop coal. So that might not be the worst thing. It's just a lot of work, and I don't know what we would do without a turtle egg. Like, how do you work your way around that? I'm not sure. I'm sure it's something that we would learn, but I don't know it right now. I mean, it's something we'd have to learn, really. But yeah, I think I'm actually gonna call it. I think I'm ready to call it night and put the efforts in next week when Chromenos is back. So yeah, we've got our sights set on the next goals are gonna be kill the wither to make a beacon, and then we have to find the deep dark, which is also just gonna be a lot of digging. Who would have thought that a Minecraft stream would just be mining a lot? But tune in next week for that, everybody. Next week, Monday night, we're going to be continuing on that journey, seeing what we can find, and hopefully making progress. I don't want to rush to the end of this challenge, but we have our sights set on the end, and not the dimension, the actual end of the challenge.